Oh my God, that day's in. Wow, the things that went on in that day's in. The parties that just never stopped, you see. I mean, that shit was crazy. Like I said, I was invincible. I was so invincible. I was the guy that everybody called in the band and said, hey, go get that shit. Because they knew I would do it, right? They knew I would do it, so I would go to any lengths to get it, too. I was the party favor guy, so when I showed up at the day's end, they were like, you're here, you know? So, but then at like 3 a.m., everybody would be ready to go to sleep, and I'd be like, well, we're out. I should go get more, right? No, but I'd go, you know? And then it got really crazy because it just never stopped for me. I just wanted more, no matter what it was. And we got more popular, and then we started making money. And you don't give Justin money. You just don't do that. And then I started noticing that the girl that I wrote Calling You and Quiet Mind about, you know, she just couldn't handle it anymore. She was like, I can't do this anymore. I can't worry about you like this anymore. And I was like, well, go. You know, I don't need you. You know. So Universal Records came knocking at the door and they said, hey, Calling You has hit its wall. We need you to go write another song that's going to go to radio. You know, we need you to write a hit. And I didn't know what hits were. All I knew was to write from the heart. So I was in this really dark place, but this really crazy place. So the next song that I wrote was an apology letter to that girl for where I was in life. I have to block out thoughts of you so I don't lose my head. You're crawling like a cockroach, leaving babies in my bed, dropping little reels of tapes to remind me that I'm alone, playing movies in my head that make a porno feel like home. There's a burning in my pride, a nervous bleeding in my brain, an ounce of peace is all I want to feel. But you never call again, and never say that you loved me, just to put it in my face. And never try to reach me, it is I that want space. Hate me today, hate me tomorrow, hate me so you can find me, see what's good for you. And I'm sober now for 3 whole months. It's one accomplishment that you helped me with. The one thing that always tore us apart is the one thing I won't touch again. In my sick way I want to thank you for holding my head up late at night while I was busy waging wars on myself. You were trying to stop the fight. You never doubted my warped opinions on things like suicide or hate. You made me compliment myself when it was way too hard to take. So I'll drive so far away that I never cross your mind, and do whatever it takes in your heart to leave me behind. Hate me today, hate me tomorrow, hate me for all the things I didn't do for you. Hate me in ways, you know, the ways hard to swallow. You gotta hate me so you can finally see what's good for you. And with a sad heart I say bye to you and wave like a baby boy, I never knew how to be a man. Until I saw your blue eyes cry and I held your face in my hand. And then I fell down yelling, make it go away. Yeah, could you please bring back your smile, make it shine like it used to be. And that's when she whispered, she said, how can you do this to me? And I said, you gotta hate me today. You gotta hate me tomorrow. Hate me for all the things I did for you. Hate me in ways, you know, the ways hard to swallow. Hate me so you can finally see what's good. And I said, I swear it's all for you. I promise, I said, promise that this is all for you. I said, from here on out, I swear this is all for you.
Yeah.
So you can only imagine what happened after that song. We got more money, we got more publicity, things got fast, things got real crazy. And things started to really change, man. It got to the point, like, after shows, I would no longer, like, come out and talk to you guys and, like, shake your hands and tell you thank you. I would slip out the back door, right? And I would get in a cab and I'd hand him $100 and I'd say, take me to get some shit. And then I'd come back and I'd show up for a band call and I'd be like, hey guys, where y'all been? I was a great actor. I was a real good liar. I mean, real good. And then it went from being in a van, right, where you had to be functional to drive, right, to going into a bus where the party could go on while you're moving down the road, you know, and all the things I would bring on this bus, putting everybody in danger, right? Fuck that. And I mean, the thing that it would just do if we were caught. I didn't give a fuck. I was invincible, right? And then it got really strange because I just couldn't stop, you know. But I had it under control, right? I did. No, I did. I had it under control. I mean, we would go to other countries and shit. We go to other countries where if you got caught with shit, you get your hands chopped off. And I had it under control because I stashed that shit where they couldn't find it. You know, and I'd take it. Because I needed it. And fuck you if you didn't like it. Well, in the middle of all that, you know, all that craziness and touring, I met this girl. And I fell in love. Oh, I fell in love, man. She fell in love with me. I swear to God, it was love. And then all of a sudden, Universal calls us and they say, you went platinum, dude. You went platinum. You just sold 1 million fucking records. And I'm like, oh my God, I can't believe this. And as soon as we heard that, all of a sudden, this girl wanted to marry me. I'm like, she loves me. So we're in Vegas, right? And they're giving us a platinum party after we play House of Blues, sold out show. And instead of going to this platinum party, I go to fucking see Elvis and get married. You know? Woo! I remember my manager's face that next morning when I came walking up. He's like... You know, so I'm married all of a sudden, right? Like, what? And I'm crazy, too. I'm just crazy. And then I get a call in Canada saying she's pregnant. What? I remember pulling the guys in the back of the bus and being like, oh my God, I can't, look at me. Me? What the fuck, dude? Like, the marriage is horrible, too. So I continued. It didn't change my ways, right? I just thought I was unique. I could party. I'm gonna be a dad. I better get this shit out now. You know what I'm saying? Fuck it. Let's do this. And then we had our child. Wow. First time I laid eyes on that beautiful little girl, oh my God. My whole world went, I did this? I did this? Oh my God, I just wanted to hold her. I just wanted to keep her so close to me, you know? I wanted to protect her. I mean, it was just like everything went, it was so amazing. I just wanted to dress her up in these outfits. I wanted to take her for walks. I wanted to learn her language. I wanted to talk to her constantly when she would go poopy. I wanted to change it, except when I would change a poopy, I would light candles in her room. Oh man, and I would play Debussy and Mozart and shit. And I'd look at her and be like, this is you. This is how special your poopies are. She's so gorgeous. People ask me all the time, what was it like having your first little girl? And I said, that's easy. It was like having a first crush, 1,000 first crushes hit you, boom, right in the fucking gut at one time. I loved her. Amen. And that's right, amen. I remember just being so amazed by her. And I remember time went on and I was just becoming this amazing father. And then all of a sudden I stopped. I remember on a winter snowy walk one day, I stopped and I go, holy shit, Justin. You haven't used one fucking drug in I don't know how long. You haven't drank any. I totally forgot about it. Like I totally forgot about partying. It was almost like something switched in me and it just wasn't important anymore. You know, it was like, wow. And now my focus was on this girl one day is going to be old enough to go to college. I better hustle my ass off and put her ass in college, right? I better do that. I better be a dad. So I got to get on the road. I got to make that money. And I got to save it. I got to be smart about this. Fuck that drug shit. I'm not wasting my money on that shit. It's going to this little girl. So I get on the road, right? And Haley's blaring and banging everywhere. We're touring. We're doing really good. And everything's golden, right? The marriage isn't good, but I get this call. I remember it. I get this call and I get this news back home. News that a husband just couldn't forgive, right? Just hit me. Wow. Ended up my ass in a mental hospital over it. Just because I couldn't handle it. And divorce was inevitable. So now, man, I got this divorce thing. I know a lot of y'all been through it, whatever, you know. It's nothing new, you guys. But I mean, I just remember getting this big pamphlet, this big booklet. It looked like a record deal that I got. But it wasn't a record deal, it was a parenting plan. Oh, what's this? And a judge and a lawyer gave me this big thing full of rules on how I can parent my child and when I can see them, you know. When I can see my little girl. And what they did was they gave me every 2 months, I could fly up from Texas to Nebraska where she lived and see her. Okay, well that'll give me time to go work. You know, so I'll work and then when that 2 months comes, I'll fly up to Nebraska. So I did that. And I flew up to Nebraska to see her, right? And nobody showed up. That's not right. So I remember calling like the police because I was just so like pissed off about it, you know. And they were like, "You're gonna have to call your lawyer on that one, bro. Sorry." So I flew back to Texas and I had to do this thing where you have to hold somebody in contempt. And holding somebody in contempt is when you just hold them accountable in court, and the judge is supposed to slap their hand and say, "Don't do that again." And everybody goes on their merry way, and it's good, right? Well, I did that. You know, I filed for contempt, and then I flew up, waited 2 months, and I flew up and landed in Nebraska. And as soon as I landed, man, they were good about this. They got me on this. They said, "No, we're going to continue it." Just to fuck with me, right? And to continue it means they're going to set it for a later date because some bullshit reason they made up. So then I'd fly back home, still not seeing my daughter. It's been like 5 months now. And I'd fly back home and I'd be like, "Well, we need to set that other date." And 2 months later, they'd set it, and I'd fly back up and they'd continue it again. Woo! Oh, that's not right, you know? So then it goes to 8 months. This went on for 18 months. The whole time.
And the whole time I'm just, I'm just getting pissed off, right? I'm just getting pissed off. So then I remember one time I flew up, because every 2 months I'd still fly up. I flew up and they let me have her. And I was like, this is strange. So I took her back and I spent the 3 days that I could have with her, and then I flew her back. But then as soon as I gave her back, boom, bombshell. Took me to court and accused me of doing horrific things to my child. And I'm sitting like, what's going on? I did what? Things I could be put in jail for. And then they pulled this card, and it was good card. They pulled that song, The End, that I wrote, you know?
Oh.
And this is what I wrote it way before I met this person. But they pulled it, and come on, you're a judge, you read that shit. Protection order. Bam! So I'm sitting at home now, scared to be around my daughter. My family's scared to be around my daughter because of these things that are said, that are happening with us. And I'm going, hello, and they're going, look how crazy he is. You know, look how fucking crazy he is. So I said, you know what? How can I fight this? How can I fight this? How can I fight this? So I start writing songs about it. I start writing this song, Calling You Out. And I'm going to write this song, Calling You Out. And I'm going to write this song, Calling You Out, because it's fucked up what you're doing. And then I'm going to write this song, and I'm going to put them all together, and I'm going to collect them all and package them up real pretty and call it Any Man in America. And then I'm going to sing them and record them. And then I'm going to go tour around the country. And I'm going to call you out on the microphone in every fucking city. Right? And I'm going to tour and I'm going to meet Congress people about this shit. Because I'm Justin Furstenfeld. And I'm going to change some fucking laws for people. And I'm going to go out there. And then I meet this girl named Sarah right there in the middle. And this girl named Sarah, she's like, let's do this. And she gets right by me. We become best friends. And then we fall in love. And she's helping me through all this, right? She becomes my partner in this to fight for my daughter and other people. So we start touring around the country and touring and touring. And we're thinking we're going to change the fucking world. But what happens? Absolutely nothing. Why? Because my dumb ass put in the album, Fuck That Judge. I put in the album, Fuck Your Family. Like, damn it, Justin. Damn it. What the fuck did you do that for? But this is how I was thinking. This is where my head was. If a father didn't go this crazy, then he didn't love his daughter enough. That's exactly where I was going. And all it did was just set me back and back and further and further. So then I found myself sitting in this fucking room in my house going, what else is there left to do? What else is there left to do? What else is there left to do? So what does my stupid ass do? I started using drugs again. Except this time, man. This time it's not to party. This time it's to numb. It's just to numb not being with her. It's to numb this big failure called Any Man in America. It's to numb. I'm tired of twisted, barely breathing, buried in the dark. I'm gonna win. Don't be concerned, it's the power of a breaking heart. How good am I hiding it? I've got some bad intentions. Guilty, yeah, I've been charged. Still standing stable, more than able. Cause I know who you are. I know the birthdays, anniversaries, all the first days that I missed, and I regret them all. But now I know this. I know that God exists. I held her in my arms. I never knew I was able to ever feel this strong. Take me off your worry, it'll still be better that way.
I'm doing fine and more. There's nothing we haven't talked about. So take me off your worry list, just throw it away. 'Cause she is what my life is about. I might have been gone, but I never walked out. I've taken 1,000 red eyes to change your point of view. What kind of man would take the trust that you bring and still follow through? Well, he's standing right here. You may not show up. It's the same game 14, where honestly I'm just sick of calling you up. It's just embarrassing that I nearly threw up, and while I'm trying hard to change the things, I always screw up. And at the top of my list, this visitation. There's no relationship. I gotta make the best of it. Because I know that God exists. I learned my own. I never knew I was able to ever feel this strong. Take me off your worry list, it'll be better that way. I'm doing fine, look, I've got plenty of friends around. So take me off your worry list, just throw it away. 'Cause it's time to stand up on my own for her. I'm packing it up and I'm coming. I couldn't wait to finally pick my family up. Everything was quiet, covered in snow. But there's something wrong here. Why is there nobody at home? I'm back in the driver's seat, and I'm heading back home. Embarrassed, back to Texas, because I'm on my own. Take me off your worry list, it'll be better that way. I'm doing fine, look, I've got plenty of friends around. So take me off your worry list, just throw it away. 'Cause it's time to stand up on my own for her. I'm packing it all up, and I'm coming today. 'Cause this is what your story's about. I might have been gone, but I never walked out. I'm packing it all up, baby girl, I'm coming. 'Cause this is what your story's about. My pretty little girl, can you figure it out? If it helps to know, so there is no doubt. Listen to the stories, not everything is glorious. Some hurt, some love, some shout. And I fought the world, but I lost that bout. And you